Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 03.14.2025. Current time is uh, 0614 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble Studios, broadcasting out into Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Twitch, X Live, and we got to start the Facebook. I forgot about starting the Facebook. Hang on, let's see. Let's see. I got to clean my glasses here. Are we on the Facebook? Yeah, okay. We're on the we're on the Facebook. We're live on Facebook also. 6 platforms. I always forget about hitting that button here as far as it goes. I got too many buttons to push and stuff, but hopefully I pushed the right ones, which I think I did. We're starting this morning. Good morning. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on X, my mainstay for social media platforms. That's where I do the majority of my postings. I do post on other platforms, and if you want to find out, just Google at Fireman Rich, and you'll find out what they are. There's several other ones and stuff like that. The platforms that I broadcast on, I post up the links and all that stuff. It's all fun, but I like X. X is king, and X is formerly known as Twitter, is a good platform, despite what anybody else may say. I feel it is a good platform. And I'm a simple guy. I'm just a simple guy. And I appreciate those folks over on X doing that. And there's some other fine social media platforms that you can post on if you don't like. The one I don't really post on that much is Instagram. I don't really care for Instagram. Right? I just doesn't, there's just people, I get notifications and stuff like that, but I don't really, it doesn't float my boat, I guess, as much as other ones. Facebook, I like Facebook, and Instagram is part of Facebook, but I've grown to sort of like, I guess, a little bit Facebook. I guess I'm not of Mark Zuckerberg, but that's a long time. I'm sort of easing up in my old age, I guess. But we got the morning coffee this morning on this Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We made it to the weekend. And the coffee is tasting mighty fine, folks. Mighty fine this morning. That's going to get sucked down real quick. Good morning, Tina. Tina, our Jersey girl's in the house. Glad to have you here. Good morning to you down there in Central Jersey. And you just, I had to laugh when you posted this up. You just literally got up just as I was broadcasting. That's how it's supposed to work. It's the morning coffee. I'm sure you're getting your morning coffee. And as far as to get the day started on a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD. And just for the people on Twitch, we're going to have a commercial in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. So we did not have a broadcast Wednesday, just without going into any details. Everything went very well. Everything went outstanding as far as that goes. We had some real world stuff that we had to get an early start. We were up and out the door by I think about 5:15, 5:30 to get to where we had to go and get done what had to be done and stuff like that. So everything worked out great, and we had a good day yesterday as far as that goes. And here we are. We're at the weekend. We're at the knocking at the door of the weekend this Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and it's been a pretty decent week, I would say, as far as that goes. Weather-wise, it's getting really good. We had some good weather yesterday. Going to have some good weather today. Some fantastic weather. We're going to hit 70 next week. I think it's the 27th. Yeah, the day before. No, the 20th. Next week is the 20th. I think No, it'll be the 19th. The day before winter or spring, it's going to be 70 degrees. So next Wednesday, we're going to hit 70 from what the forecasters are saying on the weatherman as far as that goes. And but this yesterday was fair. It was really good. It was really nice. We're in the 40s, 50s, and stuff. That's comfortable. We're out of that freeze zone. And but even though this morning we're starting at it went up a degree. That's good. It's yeah, 70s, Tina. That's fantastic. And also we did yesterday saw the robins. Spring is here, folks. We saw the red wing blackbirds last week. Well, I think this past weekend. Yesterday, saw my first robins out here on the side lot. They were bopping around the pine trees, looking for bugs, I guess, and stuff. And there was one out there, and I could hear. I was going out taking the morning recyclables out to the garage to the bin, and as soon as I heard that bird singing, I'm like, that is a robin. It's very distinctive. Of course, we got reports beginning of this week. The robins had returned up in Vermont. They seen a whole bunch of them up there and stuff. But I saw my first one yesterday, and I was ecstatic. So yesterday was a really great day seeing that. They were right from the get go, and so they're bopping around out there and stuff. So along with a lot of other birds. Well, at the bird feeder back here, we did see the missus. Well, she saw one of the yellowbirds. They're back, and they're a spring bird, and they're usually out in the cornfield. They're like flying around the tops of the cornfield and stuff. Hopefully we get corn this year, or else we're gonna get that sorry ass soybean. Soybeans boring. Corn. Last year's corn just grew. Let's see. Currently though, it's 31 degrees Fahrenheit, and let's see. That equates to. Let's see. It should change this. It should get us out of the negative. No, it's still -5 degrees. We're half a degree Celsius in the negative. So we are in the negative and stuff. So, but it should be a very good day today. A very pleasant day. I think. Let's see. From what my charts are saying, we're going to get up into the 60s this afternoon. Right after right about 2 o'clock. Who knows? We might be getting the high 60s, but we're scheduled to go in the low 60s. Sunny to partly cloudy, high around 65 degrees Fahrenheit here in upstate New York. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's moderate. And Tina's saying she's loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it too. I got to get out more instead of sitting around at the computer desk here. So yeah, we got to love this weather now. Sun will be rising this morning at 0720, which is it's 6:22 now currently, so that's in about 58 minutes. Sun will be setting at 7:11 p.m. tonight, and I'm seeing the moon out there. It's a full moon today, 99%, and the clock out here has a little circle, and it's all full. It's fully black, so it's a full moon. I'm seeing the full moon right out here, out the window here, and we had a lunar eclipse last night. I did wake up at 1:30 last night, saw the beginnings of it just a little bit. So, but we have a full moon out there that's on the verge of setting at 7:28, right after the sun. So it'll be up with the sun and the moon up in the sky together. The sun is in the east, and the moon is right there in the west. I'm looking at it. I should have had a telescope on that last night. I get too tired though. So there we have it. As far as the moon's looking nice though. It's a nice clear night last night too. You can see the stars. I was out there looking. I woke up and I said, wait a minute, something wrong with the moon. Oh, that's right. There's a lunar eclipse today. Total lunar eclipse. The whole United States saw it. So that's a rarity there. I remember as a kid, used to watch those, and we had a pair of binoculars of my dad's. We used to take that. Me and my brother and my friends, we used to fight over. Let me see. The moon's right there. You can see it. Just with a pair of binoculars and a telescope. If you notice, the telescope's not there anymore. It's in the bedroom, and that's where it's going to be. I'm not going to bring it back out. We have the new ceiling, and I said, "Do I need to bring that?" And then Mrs. said, "No, leave it out." So this takes up, I don't know, it gives the impression of taking up a good chunk of space, and the the dining room just looks. So I don't really need it. It's just I use it. I use it. I have to start using that to do a moon broadcast though. Um, I used to do those during the HAPS days and stuff. So let's see. Let me check our networks here. What do we got on X Live? X Live, we have nobody, but we're looking pretty decent over there. Facebook, we're looking pretty good there as far as we are live and oh, I know what I want to check. I wanted to check something because let me check my. We have an excellent broadcast, and let me see something. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? No, we're still at. No, we're still at 720p. I did some changings on setting changes on the on OBS and I should be broadcasting at 1080p. So I guess I'm limited to my internet. I have it set. I have my OBS at 1080p, 60 frames, but we're at 720p at 60 frames. So I wonder if it's because I did. Maybe I did. I think I changed it. I wonder if it's because I didn't change it in the Rumble Studios. I'll have to check that. But anyway, our weather is going to be good today. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:25 a.m. Clear skies, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona at 3:25 a.m. currently in their morning. Clear skies, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Get this, Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City at 5:25 a.m. Clear skies, 50 degrees Fahrenheit this early in the morning. New York City, the jungle, as I like to call it, at 6:25 a.m. 6:25 a.m. The temperature is 43 degrees Fahrenheit in the city and cloudy skies. Going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean to Cork, Ireland at 10:26 a.m. Cork, Ireland, it's cloudy skies. They haven't turned their clocks back yet, so they're 6 hours ahead. Let's see, 6 or 5 hours. No, 6. Okay, I guess they changed it in Ireland. It's 10:26. That's 5. Yeah, that's still 5 hours ahead. No, that's 4 hours. I'm sorry, 4 hours ahead. 6 to 10 is 4 hours. 10. They haven't turned their clocks ahead in Europe. 10:26 a.m. in Cork. 45 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies in Milan, Italia. 11:26 a.m. Cloudy skies, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're getting ready for Mangia in Milan, Italia. Let's see. Let me see something. Let me hear I want to hear the volume here. I got to hear the. Let's see. What do we got? Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Okay, we're good. I'm just wondering about my microphone here. Let me see. Let's see if it's set up. Oh, okay. Let me boost that up a little bit there. Let's see if that works. Okay, I thought I was a little light, just a little light. Okay, we're good. Let's see. Continuing with our world times and temperatures as I speak, we have we did Milan. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:27 p.m. Sunny and clear, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, Japan at 7:28 p.m. in their evening, clear skies, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent of Australia, in the great country of Australia, Melbourne, Australia, at 9:28 p.m. in their evening. Yeah, they haven't turned their clocks ahead either. So in Melbourne, it's some cloudy skies with some clearing, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And to the east in Sydney, Australia, at 9:26 p.m., also in their evening, cloudy with a little clearing, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. I'd like to recognize the people that are listening on the audio replay, the audio pod for this broadcast. We repurposed the audio over on Spotify for creators. And we do enjoy posting over there our audio. We do have a thought for the day. And our thought for the day comes from a gentleman who's a great American football player, Vince Lombardi. Vince Thomas Lombardi was an American professional football coach and executive in the National Football League. Lombardi is considered to be among the greatest coaches and leaders of American sports. He could coach. He could coach. I seen him on this when I first started watching football. The Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys. You were either a Green Bay Packer fan or a Dallas Cowboy fan when I was a kid. It seemed. I still like my New York Giants. and such, but great American football coach. His quote and our thought for the day goes as follows: the quality of a person's life is directly proportional to the commitment to excellence. Excellence. That's what we are. That's what we should all be striving for. Excellence. We'll never get there. Good morning. Are you striving for excellence this morning? The Mrs. What's that?
Sure.
What's that?
Yeah, sure.
Mrs. just getting up this morning. So yeah, the quality of a person's life is directly proportional to their commitment to excellence. Vince Lombardi. So if you're not committed to excellence, then you don't really care about anything.
Yeah, it's so wrong.
What's that?
Yeah, it's so wrong.
It's so wrong, you think?
Sometimes being committed to excellence drives you.
Well, excellence can mean being a good person too.
On that case.
Okay, and I'll throw that in there. Okay, if you're a good person, that's as excellent you can get in some cases. Okay, so excellent. It doesn't mean you have to be excellent. You try to strive to be excellent. That's a goal in your work, but to be excellent in the person, I think part of being excellent is being a good person, being a kind person. That's my take on it. Okay. And Tina, backing up. Tina says in Jersey there, the temperature is 39 degrees Fahrenheit with the high of 52. Very good, Tina. And good morning to the missus.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tina, she says. And a quote you say,
coffee, Tina.
What's that?
So, Tina, I'm getting my coffee.
Yeah, she's getting her coffee now, Tina. And Tina says this is a good one. Yeah, I like it too because, and it brings up a good point. You don't, the excellence should be being a good person. That's what it's all. That's what they thought for the day. Keep you positive. Start today. You remember hashtag positive start today. Hashtag PSTTD. I often think about the one I quote or put up for the day. I post these daily, a different one every day over there on my X each morning, and that's how I get my morning started on the positive foot, along with saying good morning and all that. But this a good quote can get you through the day. And Vince Lombardi, he is a man of excellence because look at the championships he won with the Green Bay Packers. He demanded excellence, excellent play, or else you were off the team. Okay, see you later. He was a coach that wanted winning. Tim Fan40, good morning. Yo, coming in from the YouTube side. Good morning, Tim Fan40, out there in Michigan. Glad to have you here, my friend. Hope everything is going, and you getting the gang squared away there for the upcoming the morning job there, I think, or you just sitting there watching them working at the job site. Glad to have you here. What happened to this? This crapped out here. Over here on my laptop. Let's refresh that. Not sure what's going on there. So Vince Lombardi's quote and our thought for today: the quality of, and what's that mean? Let's see. What's that mean? The meaning of that, let's see, basically means that the more dedicated someone is to strive for higher standards and achieving their best, the more fulfilled and meaningful their life will be. Okay. So, you got to strive for that high standard. And part of that high standard is being kind and good. Okay, taking it out of the sports arena. Okay, we're back up. What's that? Oh, she's got the TV back on. She's watching the news out there. So thank you, Vince Lombardi. God bless and Godspeed. Why do I have the Facebook up here? I don't need Facebook on there. Let's see. Okay, we'll just click that. I'm not sure why I have the Facebook up there. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we're live there. The national, our national. Oh, I double clicked it. Oh, wait a minute. Today is 3/14. Oh, this is an automatic. What today? Can you guess what? And I just gave it away right there. What our national day is today? Could say it's National Learn About Butterfly Day. No. National Potato Chip Day. I'd have that one, but this one you have to say because of the date. And that gives it away. What's today's date? Today's 3/14. What day is it? Today is National Pie Day, and I don't talk about the one you eat. It's pie, 3.14. National Pie Day on March 14th recognizes the mathematical constant of pi, 3.14, also known as pi. The first three and most recognized digits are 3.14. The day is celebrated by enthusiasts and pie lovers alike. And Tina says, I knew that, but not awake. Okay, you're not awake. Drink some more coffee. Pi is the ratio between the circumference of a circle and a diameter. That's math right there, folks. While the idea of pi has been known for nearly 4,000 years, accurately calculating it has been something of slightly more recent mathematic development. By 2000 BC, the Egyptians and Babylonians accurately used the constant to build mathematics such as different mathematics. I'm not going to pronounce all these. All calculate pi by various methods. However, in 1706, Welsh mathematician William Jones introduced a Greek letter, the bar across and the two lines down, pi, to represent a ratio, a circle circumference. So there we go. Go do some math and celebrate National Pie Day, and that's not the pie you eat. You can make a pie and make the pie note. 3/14 Pie Day. Okay, we did have the audio podcast yesterday. We talked about the oldest asteroid crater down under there is discovered in the outback, and it was made more than 3 billion years ago. Before this discovery, and they still have some proof they have to do, but before this discovery, the oldest asteroid strike, large strike, I don't think it was the dinosaurs. It was 2.5 billion. It could be the one that killed the dinosaurs. But this crater determines that this was the mother lode of all. This thing just rocked this world because it just takes up the crater itself. It's so large that over time, the middle of it, because of the Earth, it's actually domed up. So, but the area it takes up is 250,000 square kilometers. And how many miles is that? 250,000 kilometers. km, 2 miles. Holy crap! That's more than 100. That's 155,342 miles in circumference. Use pi to do that. That's a good chunk of Australia as far as that goes. So And wait a minute. It resides in, that's an area that's out in the outback, but the crater can be seen today only in a 35-mile wide dome that marks exactly where the asteroid impacted. And they can tell because they've got these rock spikes or cone spikes that are they're upside down. And the only way that that type of rock can do that is if there was a really high explosive. Well, back to more than 2.5 billion years ago, and this is going on 3 billion years ago. The only explosion you can have that magnitude is a freaking meteor or an asteroid hit and stuff. So we talked about that yesterday on the audio podcast on Spotify for Creators, and it's posted up there. I record that live and I post it up right afterwards and stuff. I actually did it. I didn't do it on the iPad Mini or the phone this time. I did it on the PC here. Okay, let's see. We're moving right along here. Moving right along. I guess I'm trying. I'm I skipped that day Wednesday, and it was nice taking a day off, but it was a long morning, and as far as that goes, but I did broadcast. Did I broadcast? Oh, Wednesday night. I did broadcast Wednesday night though. I'm not. I broadcasted 2 hours or an hour and a half. A Lord of the Rings online gameplay Wednesday night, and I had the itching to get online to do, and I'm on the 64-bit Lotro, Lord of the Rings online. That's Lotro, 64-bit server. I created a character. I'm still waiting. Let me check my email here. Let me check. Let's see if I get an email. It's been like I've transferred my characters back Sunday night, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now. You're supposed to get an email saying that confirming, and I don't want to play on. I got 5 characters. I'm transferring from the 32-bit to the 64-bit. Let's see if I can make the announcement here. No email. Okay. All right, we'll just press on. I think if it doesn't come in, if it doesn't get transferred tomorrow, I'm going to do the transfer process again, or redo the process, the transfer process as far as transferring the characters. It's a debacle. I don't think the Lotro folks thought it was going to be this much of a mess. You know, they thought it was going to be easy peasy, but you have a lot of people wanting their characters over there on that server, and that's not the case, it seems. Oh, my leg. Let me stand up for a minute. Oh, I just got a cramp. Hang on for a minute, folks. Got a cramp leg. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I got a Charlie horse. Stretching out. Okay. Woo. Whoa. My one right leg. Oh my God. It just cramped up. Woo. That was intense. Oh. Wow. Okay, I'm good. I guess when I turn this way, I'm stretching my muscle in the leg, and it oh, what the hell happened here now? Okay, there we go. We're back up there. Oh my Lord. Okay, we're back. I gotta get some more coffee in me. Okay, so let's see. Moving on here on the broadcast. Happy birthday to British film icon Michael Caine, who turned 92 today, known for his distinctive accent. The 2-time Oscar winner also had 6 nominations for his role in The Quiet American, The Cinder House Rules, Hannah and Her Sisters, Educate Rita, Alfie, alongside Laurence Olivier, Paul Newman, and Jack Nicholson. Kane is the only other male actor to be nominated for an Academy Award for acting in 5 decades. So, yeah. 92. God bless him. He's played a cast of characters as far as that goes. We're going to go ahead and do 100 Years Ago. And Fox 40 has a new format now, I guess. It's, let's see. I'm going to have to check that out here. Let's go ahead and bring this up. 6:44. And let's see. What do we got for time here? Okay. Yep, we're on time. Okay. It's just, but they've got a new look as far as on their webpage here. Let me bring this up here. It sort of surprised me last night when I was looking at it. Present. Oh, wait a minute. I can't cancel that. I got to get rid of the... get rid of that. Present. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. It's got a different look there. Different look. So let's go ahead and bring this up and see what Roger Luther has to say 100 years ago. And this is as of January 12th, which is Wednesday.
And welcome back from a wild jazz party to one of the biggest social events of the year. Broome County historian Roger Luther shares the news that made headlines in Broome County 100 years ago today, all brought to you by Ziflaw.
100 years ago today, hundreds of people gathered in Sanitaria Springs last night to celebrate the reopening of the Kilmer Cancertorium. The facility closed last June with the retirement of Dr. Kilmer and will now reopen under new management. Plans are being made for one of the big social events of the year. It's the annual party for employees of the Binghamton State Hospital to be held next Thursday night in the Assembly Hall at the State Hospital. The Binghamton Glass Company on Crandall Street is now one of the largest manufacturers of bottles in the Southern Tier. And finally, 4 young men and 4 young women were arrested on charges of disorderly conduct after they broke into a vacant house in Appalachian and had a wild all-night jazz party. That was the news 100 years ago.
I got to laugh because that last one, it said Appalachian, New York. That's the town I grew up in. That's why I'm sort of nutty. Oh, they were partying in Appalachian 100 years ago from now, and they got in trouble. Those boys and got some women. Yep. They all got. Now, the thing is, we go back to this page. What's this? It shows, and then what's this? That's just a logo. So they don't have the printout anymore. So oh, there it is, right there. 100 years. Okay, they do have the printout. So, yeah, this one right here. Finally, this one right here. 4 young women, or men and women, were arrested. Appalachian, New York. That's where I grew up, right there. Appalachian, New York. Okay, so they do have the printout of it. Okay, I didn't see that last night. So, Fox 40, they changed up their, enhanced their page here. Full disclosure, I have no affiliation with Fox 40. And as far as that goes, I do not work, or I'm just a consumer and enjoy their content on their webpage, as well as the TV station there. They're the local Fox affiliate. They're up there in Vestal, New York on the Vestal Parkway. And they're a pretty good crew. Them and CBS are pretty good. I'm not too fond of the ABC channel 34 here locally. It's I don't really care for ABC anyway. That's Disney. That's another story, right? Don't gonna go down that road. Let's see. As far as additional history for this day, in 1794, Eli Whitley was granted a patent for the cotton gin, one of the most important moments in manufacturing and agricultural. It was very important. Let's see. Orvin Hess and John Bumstead became the first in the world to successfully treat a patient using penicillin. Okay, 1942. 1994, the Lynx operating system 1.0.0 was released. I never got into Lynx. I guess it's supposed to be pretty good. A lot of machine language in that, as far as that goes. And let's see, on the AP side. Let's see. Today's, along with, who was that? His birthday there, Michael Caine. You know who else's birthday it is today? And it's on this 3.14. Albert Einstein. On March 14th, 1879, Albert Einstein, who would revolutionize physics and the human understanding of the universe, was born in Germany on this day. So happy birthday. God bless. Tony D is in the house. There he is. Let me pin that. He's got the weather there. He's coming in with the weather. My brother veteran, my good friend. Salute to you. Hashtag, let's see, down in Warner Robins, Georgia, right now it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's warm. That's nice. 76 for the high down there in, where Tony's at. 67 for the low, partly cloudy. Tony is saying hi to Tina in the chat. Good to see you here, my friend. Glad to have you here. Just got to get through. Oh, do you work this weekend? Are you still doing those weekends? Tony D is in the house. Glad to have you here, Tony. I saw you and Brian were up late last night. I got to catch I caught a little bit of it and stuff. Always an option. Yeah. The overtime. Yeah. Always the option. Yeah. I know you do that. So, but we are starting our weekend as far as that goes. And a good morning to Tony from Tina. So we got an active chat here in the over on the Twitch side. Though, oh, that's odd. We don't have anybody on Rumble. Usually we have one or two people. I wonder why that is. Let me check something here. It says I got two people on the broadcast when I go to Rumble itself. The Rumble Studios, it shows 4 people on Twitch. So I wonder if the AP doesn't work. Oh, now it just went 0. Total of 4. Just the number thing that's up in the upper right hand corner for the Rumble Studios. It's all 0. Oh, that just went to 4 on Twitch. That's never accurate, I guess. You can never really trust that, I guess. Okay, let's see. What else happened? In 1967, the body of President John F. Kennedy was moved from a temporary grave to a permanent memorial site at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia, and that's where the Eternal Flame is sitting at. I guess they upgraded the site there with the Eternal Flame. Let's see. And in 2018, Stephen Hawking, the best-known theoretical physicist of his time, passed away at his home in Cambridge, England, at the age of 76 after living with ALS for 55 years. God bless him. He started on the Big Bang Theory. You know, that was pretty cool. And he was a giant. He's like the Albert Einstein of our time. Hawkins. On this date, Albert Einstein was born, but also on this date, back in 2018, Hawkins passed away. That's ironic. God bless you, Stephen Hawkins. A very, very smart man. Very smart man. Okay, there's our history for the day. That's that's got my mind thinking now. It's just like, oh, a lot of knowledge from those two individuals, Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawkins. Two great minds of this earth. Oh, let's see. Just checking out the stream here. Yeah, it shows that we have 4. It shows 4, but all the other numbers, there's nobody. I know I got two, at least 2 people. Let me check X Live. X Live is let's see. We got 2 viewers on X Live, and then over on the Facebook. Tony D placed a comment. Thank you, Tony D. I'll like it back. You gave a salute over there on the Facebook. Appreciate that. And let's see. I think we're going to knock out before we go to a break. Man, I'm already done. I'm almost done with my tabs here. Wow. That's because I didn't broadcast Wednesday, so and I'm very happy the outcome on Wednesday. Again, I can't. It's all personal stuff, so I'm not going to go in. Just to everything went well, and but I did miss broadcasting that morning. I did. I guess I did miss it. It's a routine there I'm in. Let's see basketball scores. We're going to have to go back to Monday night, which is the 10th. Let's see what. Monday night, the Lakers lost to the Brooklyn Nets. Of course, they're hurting status right now. LeBron James is out for 2 weeks. He's got injuries. Celtics beat the Jazz on Monday night, and the Knicks did not play. And then going into Tuesday night, we had none of those. Oh, the Knicks, they beat the Trailblazers by 1 point Tuesday night. Wednesday night, the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, lost to the Bulls. And then I forgot. Wednesday night, the Thunder, they're first place in the Western Conference. They beat the Celtics 118-12. That was at the Garden, and that's not good for the Celtics. They need to start winning to catch up with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are in first place. The Celtics are 8.5 games out. The Knicks are number 3 at 13, and the Bucks, Pacers, Pistons, Hawks are 7, Magic are 8. Heat is 9th, Bulls, Raptors. Oh, the Nets go all the way down to 13th. In the Western Conference, you got the Thunder, of course, Grizzlies, Nuggets, Lakers. They were number 2. They dropped to number 4 spot. So Thunder, Grizzlies, and Nuggets. Those are the top 3. And then the Suns. That's the only team I really like is the Phoenix Suns. They're a number 11. I don't really care too much for the Western Conference. I like the Eastern Conference better. So that's basketball there. I have been talking about how I've been following a certain soccer team, football team. It's stuck again. What the hell's going on there? And that is Manchester City Football Club. And last week they lost to Nottingham Forest 1-0. They dropped a spot in the division, and where they're number 5. Okay, and they have a game this tomorrow at 11 a.m. With Brighton. So we'll be watching that, and hopefully they can win, and some other teams losing. Liverpool right now is first. And let me see if I bring this up. Bring up the show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. Manchester City. So this is what I'm talking about right here, Manchester City. This is the soccer team I'm following. My good friend Wingnut, who I play PUBG Battlegrounds. We haven't been playing it all this week because he's rebuilding his computer. He's making it into a supercomputer. But this is Manchester City. This is a game that's going to be taking place against Brighton. And these are the standings right now. Oh, let me see. Back up here. Here's the standings right here. And you can see Manchester City is number 5, and I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Liverpool, I guess for each win, they get 3 points. And the point system, they go by a point system, which it correlates with the win-loss for the most part. So the last 5, you can see Manchester City's only won 2 of their last 5. And Liverpool's just eating it up. I guess that's a tie right there. Yeah, that's a tie. As far as that goes, Arsenal, they tied the last 2 games and stuff, and I guess they split points. I don't know how they. So that's where we stand as far as for football, European football, that being soccer, and it's a pretty good. I enjoy watching the game. You sit there and you're rooting for a team. The time goes by pretty quick, and of course we have baseball starting here in a couple weeks, as well as UFL. And the UFL, I'll be having a return of Let's Talk Football on Thursday nights. So, let's see. Remind me later. Okay. I think my Wi-Fi to the Roku is starting to bug out a little bit. So, okay, so we're at coming up on 50 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. We're at the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. I don't see Hal on yet, Tina. So, let's see. Let me refresh this. Let's see if he pops up on the refresh. I do see Jim Figerty, our good friend Jim Lamb. So I think Hal is running a little late, maybe, as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, and I got to refresh my coffee here. Still got a third of a cup, though. As we're moving right along on the morning coffee broadcast here and stuff like that, we're having fun and stuff. So we're going to go ahead, and I will be right back, and I'm going to go refresh my coffee, get another second cup, and we'll be right back. Let's see. Let's get the music going here. What is it? Bubblegum ball game. Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. And we're back. We are back. We're back here for the Friday morning coffee. For Friday morning coffee 03.14.2025 broadcast. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here as we start our second half of the broadcast here. And Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on X. And just checking, and I don't see Hal this morning on Twitch. Tina, what's going on there? Yeah, okay, you're still here. I was getting some chores done. Okay. Yeah, just checking. I don't see Hal. You don't know? Yeah, he'll probably pop out. He might be running a little late. Sometimes we do run a little late. I should know, right? Oh, that tastes good. Coffee is tasting mighty fine this morning, folks. My sound has sounded pretty good this morning as far as on the laptop here. So I think since I've moved the computer back from upstairs downstairs, I did so maybe that's why we stay later on Friday. Oh, okay, maybe he wants to stay later on Friday because he's only up for a short amount of time, right after the scream. Today's the scream. For the folks that are watching the replay, watching here on the Friday morning coffee with me at Fireman Rich, Hal Massa, he's a broadcaster. He's actually a real radio entity out there in Michigan. I think Flint, Michigan. And he does a broadcast. It coincides with the work he does on the radio station there. He does the weather and traffic from his basement studio. And he does sound overs and stuff. Really interesting individual, but a real radio entity as far as that goes. And they do he broadcasts on all of these fine social media platforms. And on Fridays they do the Friday Scream. I guess at the end of the radio show they all scream for a minute or two. Good tension reliever, I guess. But he's supposed to be. What's going on with the? Let me check my Twitch broadcast. I'm getting some flickering from. The broadcast is doing good. Okay. Oh, that says unstable. What's this say on this one? Oh, okay. We're unstable now. I wonder why. Must be the internet. Oh, that's going down good. Coffee is going down good, folks. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got in the news here. As far as that goes, as we start the second half here. I'm not sure how long I'll stay up. Let's see. Of course, Fox 40's got their new outlook here. Lookout. Or let's see. Local fire department organizes memorial coin to honor. Let's see. Is that a? Yeah, that is a video. Let's check this one out. And for John Jr. Got it. He's a firefighter that passed away here, line of duty death, and I guess the local fire department is there. Let's check this one out. This is a good broadcast here. I think he's on Facebook. Oh, let's see. Usually I get the alerts. I don't see him. Well, let me refresh here. I didn't get an alert on my Facebook for him yet, Tina. So, but okay, you're gonna go check. I'll see you later. Okay, have a good weekend, Tina. Okay, so Tina's left us, and we're gonna go ahead and check on our local volunteer fire department organizing memorial coin. See what that's all about. You're welcome, Tina. Ciao for now. And let's see, we got to turn off the banner, and we get this thing cranking here. There we go. We'll bring up what's her face there. Forget what her name is. Here we go.
A Vestal high schooler and volunteer firefighter is helping to raise money for the Gaudette family by selling special challenge coins. Vestal Junior Brendan Horn helped put together a website and create the coins to raise money for the family of the fallen fighter John Gaudette. The coins come in a silver and gold variant, and you can buy one for just $10. The current fundraising goal is $10,000, and all proceeds from the sales will go directly to the family.
I can't imagine what the Binghamton firemen are going through who worked with him or his family. So with that being said, I think it's important to be there for them if they need something, help support them for as long as they need, and like just make sure that they're taken care of and they don't have to worry about anything right now.
And we will have a link to the page where you can purchase the coins on our website. That's wicz.com.
So a firefighter being remembered and will always be remembered. We never forget as far as our fallen heroes. He passed away at a working fire there in Binghamton, city of Binghamton firefighter. And I think that's a good gesture to keep the memory of his community involved and stuff like that. So those challenge coins, they're pretty neat. They're pretty neat. I've got quite a few of them myself as far as being military. You don't want to be caught without a challenge coin when you go into the local drinking establishment there on a base, because then you get challenged. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm trying to get used to this site for Fox 40. It's let's see, load more. Let's see. It's different. Okay. All right, let's see. WEBO, anything on WEBO? No, nothing there. And I'm not seeing anything over there. Let me check their Facebook. Sometimes they have stuff on their Facebook and they don't put it on their webpage. Let's see. You got Tioga County Boys Club, Boys and Girls Club. Trout season begins April 1st. So in New York State. So there's a fire on State Road. The entrance ramp was blocked. Okay. And so I'm not seeing anything. Nothing on the Whale or on WEBO. Let's see. The Whale Feed Me, it's Pie Day. Let's see what this one says. Let's see. Today is Pie Day. What do you get when you take the sun and divide its circumference by its diameter? Pie in the sky. Why should you eat too much pie? You'll end up with a big circumference. Why did pie fail its driving test? Because it doesn't know when to stop. Because pie is continuous. Why should you never start talking to pie at a party? Because it goes on forever. Some pie jokes, because today is pie. I like that. Let's see. Let me see. I like this pie chart. I'm gonna post something here on my my Twitter account here. Let's see. I can't resist. There you go. I put the pie chart on I just posted on X today's the pie chart. Okay, let's see. Moving on to WBNG. Do we have anything on WBNG? Oh, there was a fire at the Texas Roadhouse. Crews responded to Texas Roadhouse. Broome County Dispatch said fire was caused by air duct work above the kitchen. There's probably grease in the duct. It is unknown if there's any injuries. Vestal EMS and NISEC, that's the electric company. Officials have provided little information. Okay, so that's the Texas Roadhouse there. Let me show you this picture. This is just a picture of the article, but this picture right there, it shows the ladder truck is extended. That's the Texas Roadhouse. That's up there on the Vestal Parkway in Vestal. They're checking the ducting system up here, and what probably they say duct work. And what happens is if it's from the kitchen, they probably have a lot of grease buildup. So whoever was doing the fire inspection probably missed that, and it started burning up there. That's a common cause, and I know that from experience because when I was in the United States Air Force for a time there, I was a fire inspector. So I would and one of the bases I was a second time back at Aviano Air Base. I was in charge of public assembly, and one of those was making sure that the duct system from the kitchen at the local Burger King was clean and spotless and then it seemed after I left, a few years after I left, the Burger King burned down. It was probably because they had a bad problem. I remember cleaning their ductwork when they came in the inspection. There was one time I almost had to close it. I said, this place is going to get closed. And the manager come out and say, you can't do that. He says, you watch me, sir. All I have to do is contact the base commander and let them know what our findings are. It goes up to my boss, the assistant chief of tech services. It goes to the fire chief, and then the fire chief. All he has to do is call the base commander, and you're closed. Oh, we'll clean that right now. Will you come back to say, yeah? And so they ended up doing it. So I could tell you I almost put money on it that was the case because that building's been there for a while. So. Okay, so there's that one on WBNG with the fire. Let's see. Any sign of Jack? Okay, Jack is hauled up upstairs. Somebody have to go up there and get him down. Crews respond to fire in field in Endicott. So we got warm weather. So we got some. We have some what you would call brush fires. So let's go ahead and check this one out. See what this is about. In Endicott, New York, they had
News at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Nicole Long. We begin tonight in Broome County, where just a short while ago, several agencies responded to a brush fire in the town of Maine. The fire is in a field between used from a cars in Evans Plumbing and Heating. According to a 12 News crew on scene, West Corners Fire, Maine Fire, New York State Police, Union Center all responded to the blaze. Our crew said that the scene was clearing up a short while ago. 12 News is also learning of another fire in Harpersville, and we have a crew on the way right now. We hope to have more information for you by 6 p.m. tonight.
West Corners Fire Department. I know some people. I know one of the prior fire chiefs from West Corners. That's a good fire department. And so this thing about these brush fires, it's getting warmer weather, and that means that the warmer weather means that everything is drying out, which means that we're going to have these brush fires. Now, I think it's starting. Is it next week, the 18th? There's going to be maybe this weekend. It start in Tioga County here. There's a fire band. There's going to be a band. And what happened to my thing here? There's a fire ban, burn ban, as far as that goes. Speaking of banning, we're going to ban this guy that's trying to, a bot. And he's banned. Okay, 6 clicks. There we go. But there's a fire ban as far as for burning any type of wood or paper products and stuff like that here in Tioga County, because things are getting dried out because the nicer weather, as you can see. It's a little cloudy, but it's sunny out. We did get a lot of rain and water, but it's drying out. And as far as that goes, and you're going to have brush fires, wildland fires, as far as that goes. Let's see. What's that? Oh, talking to Murdoch. Okay. Okay. So you'll have these fires, and you just have to be careful and stuff, because they have some, and they've had them this time of year, but I think the emphasis from the local press to the national press is that sometimes these wildland fires can get out of hand. And, we see the fires that they've had out west there in California and the Rockies and stuff, the wildland fires. Grass fires are like a mini version of a wildland fire, but they can spur into a big, big fire. Okay, let's see. We have, what else do we got on channel 12? On their news. Let's see. We got do they got a video on that? No, that's okay. That was just we already went over the Texas Roadhouse. And I guess that's it for WBNG. Let's see, the Whale, that's pretty much the same as WEBO, but county fair schedule for 2025. What's that about? When's the Tioga County Fair? Let's see. Fairs will be starting up. We got the Broome County Fair, that's in July. Chemung County Fair is in July. Tioga County Fair is in August. But before the Tioga County Fair, there's something here in Owego. It's the Strawberry Festival. I think that's in June, I believe. I believe it's in June. So, and let's see, let's go to channel 34. We got a little more on the challenge coin here. Is there a video? Yeah, there's a video on that. So let's go to that. Captions are off. Go a little more on the challenge coin there to honor JR. Got it.
To memorialize and pay tribute to fallen Binghamton firefighter John J.R. Gaudette has been so successful, his organizer is looking to continue it. Brendan Horn is a volunteer firefighter with the Vestal Fire Department who developed a challenge coin to honor Gaudette. Horn says challenge coins are popular with firefighters and other first responders as collector's items or mementos to trade and share. He came up with developing a coin in honor of Gaudette as a fundraiser for Gaudette's family. Horn originally had 500 produced and sold them all for at least $10 a piece. He says the coins are a small and affordable yet meaningful way to keep Gaudette's memory alive. He says he made sure to first receive the blessing of the Gaudette family and the Binghamton Fire Department.
They loved the idea because it was something that is small, but at the same time, it's something that you can hold on to and always either have with you. Like you can use it as a golf ball marker. You can use it for a lot of things. It doesn't have to just be a challenge coin. I did.
The coins include Gaudette's badge number, the Binghamton Fire Department logo, and the date of his last alarm, February 12th, 2025. They cost $10 each, but folks can make additional donations. The first batch brought in $5,500, so Horn is ordering 500 more with the hope of raising $10,000 total. You can find a link to purchase.
And that's good. The money goes to the family, and it's also a good memorial. Like I said, a good memorial remembrance of the firefighter himself. So that's I'd pay $10 for one of those coins to remember. That's a good gesture. and it also provides for the family and stuff. So my hat's off to the young man that spearheaded that. That's a pretty good deal there and stuff. So, okay, let's see. That seems to be that's two stories from concerning that. So that seems to be the highlight of the news right here. And the Pope, okay, he's receiving cake and glad tidings on the 12th anniversary of his popeship, I guess. Let's see. I don't think he's doing too good, I guess, from what I've been told. He's in the hospital. He's been in the hospital. So prayers and thoughts to the Pope. And let's see. Do we have anything else on Channel 34? No, nothing there. WENY. What do we got on WENY? Sticky situation. What a trade war. Okay, we're not going to get into that. VA could dismiss. Wow, we don't have it. We don't really have that much good news this Friday, as far as that goes. Let's see. My Twin Tiers, Channel 18. Let's see. Do we have something here? Yeah. Guthrie launches new mobile unit for maternity care. Let's go ahead and check this one out. I'm grasping now. Let's see. Captions are off. Let's go ahead and do this one here. Okay, this I have a child. Okay, this is just we're going to back out of this one. They had some music. I can't do the music bit. Even though it's probably is no problem, but it's I got tagged the last time I did one of those, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to back out of that one. But let's see. The news for that is that where is it? Guthrie Clinic has announced a revival of its new maternity Oasis Mobile MOM unit, which brings accessible maternity care to unserved communities in the southern tier and central New York. So it's a van that goes and checks on the women that are ready to have a baby and stuff like that. Okay, so that's that one. There's nothing else on that. I don't see anything else. Farmers, no, we get that. Let's see. Penny Saver, anything on the Penny Saver? Nothing there. KGB, nothing there. KISS, more the same from WEBO. Let's see, what's this? In Buffalo, they were watching the. Of course, we had the eclipse last night. I'm surprised there's no articles about the eclipse. I just see one. And that's about it. And that's about it. We're at the end of the broadcast here. We don't have any no more content to put up. So I guess what we can do, we can check to see if Hal is up. Hal is not up. You know how we can check that? Let's see. We check just to make sure. There's Hal right there. That's his page right there. You can see he's not live. Let's go check on Jim Figerty. Was Jim Figerty up? Yep, there's Jim. Jim is up. Let's put his board up. See what he has to say. Takes a little bit for it to warm up here. What are we sitting at? An hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, there's Jim. Let's see what Jim has to say. Oh. install.
parts here.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, geez. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just, no.
So the good thing about that is that's gonna be separate. So
Sounds like he has his Discord going too. So that's Jim right there.
And the tower parts.
There's Jim right there. He's in the little corner. That's his backyard right there.
I
With
have
the,
that.
doesn't look like he has any
I have
bird.
it
That's a
there.
bird
I'm gonna
feeder
show Mary. You
right there.
revouch it for me. The whole series. Actually, I might show.
He's on a couple hours every day and stuff. Okay, that bugged out. Okay, we'll go ahead and silence that. And let's see. Let me check the Facebook to see if Hal is up. He might be having some issues. I don't see him up. No. Let me see something here. Let me yeah, I follow him on fire. Yeah, let me check my Facebook right now. The real Fireman Rich. I do follow him. I believe I do follow him on Facebook. Let's see. Is it the real Fireman Rich? Let me go to his page. Okay. All right, what happened? How do I... Okay, what's going on here? Let's see. Go here. Go Fireman Rich. Go followers. There's our followers. And where's Hal? Following. No, we don't request that. Following. Oh, there's Hal. Okay, let's check his page. No. Oh, he is live. Okay, he's on the Facebook. He's over on the Facebook. So how come I didn't get a notification from him? Let me bring this up so I can show you Hal. Hal's just on the Facebook. I'm not sure why. I usually get a note. Well, maybe I don't have it for notifications, but let's see. Followers. And let's see. And I am following him on the public Facebook. Okay, there he is. So let's go ahead and bring this page up. This is Hal on the Facebook. Go ahead and highlight him. We have Jim up. We got Jim up on the back, and here I'll go ahead and present Hal here on the broadcast. Okay, share. And there is there's Hal Massa on Facebook, and you can see he is live right there. There he is. Let's listen to him for a little bit.
Road, a crash there, and it's joining two others that we had that were still working. Perry Road and Dutch Road in Atlas Township is one of those being cleaned up, and the other one slowing things on northbound 75 before Francis Road in Mount Morris Township. Throughout the day, you need Vehicle City Traffic Info. It's at classicfox.com/traffic, and you can contribute to what's going on out there and making sure your fellow motorists know about it by calling us. If you see a crash or unusual slowdown, 810-230-WRSR, the number. That is 810-230-9777. Be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
Traffic service of Michigan Lumber Company. Thinking about a new deck or replacing an existing deck in your backyard? PVC is the way to go, and Michigan Lumber is the go-to source for quality deck products. See them all at MichiganLumber.com.
Just a question.
And there's Tina. Tina said, "Are you on Facebook?" Yeah, there she is.
Yes. Do you like big decks or small decks?
So Hal, he broadcasts.
I guess that would depend on the size of the yard.
It's time for Star Weatherman.
So they're gonna be getting ready for the for the proverbial Friday Scream, and I guess he had problems getting on Twitch. I don't know why. I'm tempted to ask, but we're getting towards the end of our broadcast, so there's Hal, and as far as that goes, and let's see, let's go to. Let's put this back on our back on Fireman Rich. I didn't get a notification from him. Okay. Back on the Facebook. And over on the Twitch side, just to show you, we have him in the background, but let's bring up his channel here to highlight. Call this the Friday highlight. I guess I'm grasping here to get to finish up the last 5 minutes of the broadcast here to sort of highlight. It's always good to recognize and give a shout out to the fellow broadcasters here as far as that goes. So, all right, let's do that. We'll go to Jim Figerty, and here's Jim right here. There's Jim right there. And we'll listen to him for a little bit here as far as that goes. Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume, Rich.
Right.
There we go.
Park the car there. And she looks out the top window. That's where she was. So if I park the car here, get out and walk, and go down to that area there, right? And pretend to pee, okay? Yeah. What's the scene of the crime? Yeah.
He pretends to pee.
So I pretend to be,
this is Jim Figerty. Lamb.
Hopefully she'll be in the
real
window.
Name over there, and
start shouting at me.
Well, that one didn't really.
He's got the wrong date, March 14th.
Hello, Nicholas.
Today's 14th. Okay. Yeah. So he's saying hi to everybody. He's a good guy to follow. So give Jim Figerty a follow.
SM9 found it.
211.
Does it? Oh, no, it's all right. It's grand. It's dry. It's bone dry.
They're talking about peeing in the street, I guess.
She was up there screaming her head at me.
He's a character. He is a character.
100.
All right. Nicholas. That's right, K-L-M-N-N.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Stop that. Go back to our channel. And that's about it for that. Let's see. Do we have anything on the Facebook? Or not the Facebook, X. Of course, this is what I... over there on X, at Fireman Rich. Go ahead and show that. So let's see. Share. So you can see Pi. Today is Pi Day. That's Pi.
Yep.
314.
Yep.
Just keeps on going on and on and on. That's what today is. Today is Pi Day. So this is over on the... Just posted this during the broadcast. And let's see, let me put this back on Fireman Rich. And we're back there on that. And let's see, there we are on the broadcast for today. There's a thought for the day. Yesterday I did put up something over there on Spotify. Or no, this is on Rumble. It's, some insights from Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly. You know, not to get too political, I do follow them and listen to them. I thought this was cute. I posted this up yesterday. The alternative media compared to the legitimate, people aren't really listening to these clowns here because if you have over the last several years, you can't take it for granted what's going on and stuff like that. It's not. I've always said this is there's no real true journalism now. These two gentlemen, I think there are, but there's some people that don't really care for them. But and then this is from the audio podcast yesterday. I posted up yesterday, and then of course Wednesday we didn't have anything. Well, I did broadcast Lord of the Rings online. That's what this is, Lord of the Rings. And let me see what this looks like here. Yeah, this is on X Live.
Before we go any further, well, let me just recognize the fact that we got 5 people total watching. We got 4 people watching.
Okay, this is the gameplay for Lord of the Rings online. Let's see if I can get back here. I had a little problem with the audio to begin with. And then this is on the new server right here. I'm adjusting the... let's see, I go back here. Okay, this is how it comes up. The game. Loading the game. I was figuring out the sound. Sound is important when you broadcast. It's very important as far as that goes. And that's what we did Wednesday night. And that's the game server there. That's the one character I created. The other 3, Durgan, Suntaz, and Zappo, those are placeholders because I'm bringing those characters over from the 32-bit, but I want to reserve those names so they're not going to be taken. And that's me adjusting the sound and stuff like that because I'm using a headset. There's different connections for, when I use these headphones, it changes up the setup for the sound compared to this setup I have now using this microphone. I think next time I do game broadcasting, I'm going to just keep it with this setup to see the difference. I think I get a better quality. But I do like wearing the headset as far as with the...
He likes to tune me out.
What's that?
Because you like to tune me out.
I tune it. Well, there's sound cancellation head.
I know.
These have a sound cancellation to them to a certain degree. So I put these on. I can't hear squat outside. So there's a sound cancellation. So if the missus is calling from me in the next room or something like that, and I can't hear her, she gets a little upset because I'm not at her beck and call. I'm just kidding. But this is the game I do play, and the 62-bit, I find playing on the 60 or 64-bit game server is it works faster. I have noticed faster. It's smoother. So it's an upgrade, and you don't normally get an upgrade for, Lord of the Rings Online is an 18-year. It'll be 18 years. It's been up and running to play, and for an MMO game, and to be able to brand spanking new servers, 64-bit compared to 32-bit. They're going to hang on to the 32-bit. So this is what it looks like, the environment, as far as just to share that. And let me see if I can get some battle scenes here as far as that goes. That's in the lodge. I think we're going to be battling through the streets of Archet. That's where the character's at right now. And I'm just reading just before we start. This is an instance as far as that goes. So, and I broadcast the gaming on Twitch, Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube and X Live. Those are the 4 platforms I do transfer. No Jack sighting yet? No? Okay. Just asking. So let's see.
We have a busy day.
Let's see. I was running through the streets there. Oh, there we are. Here we go. Here's some battling right here. This is running the streets of Archer. There we go. So you can see the artwork is very, very cool. It's a very fluid gameplay. I found this gentleman here. We meet up with this dwarf, and the town is being ransacked, and we have to defend against the bad guys as far as that goes. And this is looking pretty good on Rumble for the replay. So there's the battling that goes on. So it's a pretty good game. I really enjoy playing it. And let me just back out the. You can see I'm there involved in it. So it's a pretty, very, very well-made game, and it is, because I wouldn't be playing it for 17, coming up on 18 years I've been playing this game. So I have to say that I do enjoy playing it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cancel this out here. Stop sharing, and let's go ahead and minimize this. So that's on my my X channel there. You can follow me at Fireman Rich. As far as that goes, and I do appreciate those people that do follow or just check it out to see what I'm doing and stuff. All right. Okay, we're at an hour and 36. I'm just stretching for time here, folks. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left here and get our day started. So let's see. Go ahead and say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, for being here. And say thank you to Tim Fan 40. And thank you to Tony D, our brother veteran, our good friend, and fellow broadcaster. Thank you for those that were in the chat here for this Friday. We made it to the weekend. And with that, I'm Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich, wishing you well as far as that goes. Made it to the weekend. We'll be doing something, probably gaming or some sort or whatever. And but have a good day today, this Friday, Pi Day, 3.14, and enjoy your weekend. As far as that goes, again, you can follow me over at Fireman Rich on X, which used to be Twitter, and also you can follow. You can check out where else I'm at. Just Google at Fireman Rich, and you'll see the other platforms I do post on. But for the most part, if you just look at my X feed, that's basically the same thing as far as we do have the Facebook page and the real Fireman Rich. But other than that, we are out of here, and you all have a great one. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Take care.